Hey Charles, man, I know you seen that 2014 playoff. What's your take on that?
For sure. I like the 2014 playoff, man. I think it's going to be able to give other teams a chance to advance to the playoffs, teams that normally wouldn't make it. I know a lot of people say that these teams wouldn't win if they made the playoffs, but I slightly disagree with that sentiment and with that way of thinking, because when you see a team like Indiana win a national championship that hasn't won in a while, I get it. Kurt Cignetti's there. Let's give a chance to one of these hard, scruffy type of teams, like a BYU, for instance. They get in, as a 17, 18 seed in the country, maybe even 20, right? They can give a lot of games, a lot of these teams that's in college football, a good scrap, a good game, um, a good battle to the end. And there's a lot of teams that's in college football that can also do that. I mean, Miami came in as a late seed last season, and they went all the way to the national championship. They got hot at the right time, and sometimes that's all it takes. We see it in football all the time. I don't care what level of football. All it takes is a team to get hot late in the year, come in the playoffs, make a good run, and they don't have to be a top 15 team. It maybe be the 15th seed team. They get
See,
hot.
I disagree, man. And college football is about earning everything. And I feel like you bring up Indiana, but Indiana was like the number one team in the country. You bring up Miami, Miami end up getting in as a 10 seed. So but whenever we start talking about getting to 23, 24, like basically to me, it becomes a participation trophy. You're talking about teams that got 4 losses getting the
Mhm.
opportunity to play for a national championship. In college football, the regular season has always mattered. Once we start adding it to 24, we are devaluing the regular season. Why would, like, whenever you bring up a team like, why would Miami and Texas play a regular season game whenever they could just keep their players fresh and get ready for the playoff? Just go and win 8 games and you're good. Like, we're talking about pretty much eliminating the bowl season. We're talking about eliminating conference championship games. There's no need for those things if we're going to a 2014 playoff. So I'm like vehemently against it. I like 12. I'm okay with expanding to 16, even though I'm against that too. But I'd rather keep it at 12 and make these teams earn it, because college football has always been about what you do in a regular season.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, when you see these get teams like, and now you heard you mention a team that has maybe lost 4 games. That could be a 4 loss Florida. That could be a 4 loss, uh, for instance, Iowa team. That could be a 4 loss, Texas Tech. It could be either one of those teams that may have lost 4 games. And most likely, if it's a team that's lost 4, it's probably going to be a Big Ten or a SEC team, right? Let's just be honest about it, right? Those games and those teams can make a good run. And about the regular season and the value of the regular season, I don't really think that people really care too much about the regular season now when they playing these cupcakes. You always got a cupcake on your schedule in the regular season if you really care about it. But that's just my opinion.
But what I'm asking is, are we rewarding teams for being elite, or are we rewarding teams for being good enough? Because college football, again, I'm not saying like other sports. Yeah, other sports, you can lose a bunch of games and you can get into their playoffs. College football has always been about beating the team in front of you, not about, okay, I can lose this game and I know I'm good. So, like, what I see whenever we're talking about 24 teams, it sounds like to me like we're trying to let in the good enough teams and not just keeping it based on the teams that have been elite throughout the season. And like I said, I want to continue to see marquee games. I want to see Texas, Ohio State. I want to see Miami, Notre Dame. I want to see these games that are out of conference that really matter. And I think like the 24 team, I just think it'll eliminate all of that.
I feel you, man. I think there was a lot of teams that were really good who took 4 losses on their schedule last year. If you go look at some of the 4 loss teams, I believe Iowa was definitely one of them. Scrappy team, gave Indiana probably one of their best games besides, Miami, or in the playoffs, because they ran through the playoffs besides Miami, but they gave Indiana a really good scrap. You look at some of these other teams that do college football that has lost 4 games, and they are good football teams. And I think that they can make a good run, but we agree to disagree here. And that's fine though, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do sometimes. I think that it's a great thing to have these conversations about this, because this is a big topic throughout college football. There's a lot of fans who are not, with this at all. And then there's some older fans who really don't care to see this. So I think that it's great for us to get out here and discuss it and bring up some of these key points on both sides to support both sides on it.
So now to your point, Chubbs, hey, they heard from us, they heard me, they heard you. Hey, whether y'all agree or disagree, we want to know, man. Drop down in the comments. Let us know what y'all think. Are y'all for the 2014 playoff or are y'all against it? Make sure that y'all like, subscribe, tap in, man. Do all of that stuff to help us grow, man. Me and Chubbs got so much more coming y'all way, and we can't do it unless y'all subscribe, man. Like we got to. So, hey, Chubbs, man, we're going to get up out of here, man, and we're going to let the people sit with this. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments.
Yeah, for sure.